both are bad and in the wrong. If you're on TikTok and if you're doing drama on TikTok, turns out, newsflash, you're definitely in the wrong. It's either fake or you're in the wrong, no matter which side you're on. And the cake TikTok drama. Yeah, we got some shit going on. Let's get there. Let's get to the cake TikTok drama, and then we'll do the Sunny video on...
It's me again on the road with another video. Listen. Hey everyone, it's me again on the road with another video. Listen guys, I don't want to be branded as this like TikTok tea commentary YouTuber who like covers unnecessary drama and like feeds into it. But on the other hand, I like playing into it. Like I enjoy doing this unironically. I just get to enjoy the juicy part of it, and I don't have to experience the consequences. Sorry if there's loud cars in the back. I'm trying to record this. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if this video is going to work. So this week's drama has been labeled as something called Cake Gate. I got a lot of suggestions for it from you guys. I'm not huge on cooking drama, but this one just feels a little bit different, so I think I need to tell you guys about it. Listen, I know last week I had a bit of a centrist Nick arc where I was taking kind of a middle ground approach and trying to be nice when I was telling this story about the baseball bullies. You know, it's weird doing stories on communities that have so much anger towards a person, like how we've been seeing it on TikTok, because when I cover these stories, I'm like genuinely fearful that I might get doxxed or like people might just hate me and ruin my life. So, you know, I'm gonna try to be an unbiased...
I think your critique reached poor Nick. Yeah. Good.
Sun in my eyes. Okay, so let's get to Cake Gate. So the story starts with a TikTok from Kylie.
Of course the critique reached him. Are you kidding me? He's like, I mean, he's a Hasanabi. He's a community member.
Ray Allen, who is a cake artist and bakery owner in...
Also, I'm saying it with love. I know him and I like him a lot. I'm not like, you know, fucking attacking him, you silly little bitches in the chat.
West Virginia. Kyrie's Cakes with a K. Too many Ks. Red flags. And Kylie posted this TikTok about her worst client experience.
Today I had one of the worst client experiences I've ever had since opening the storefront. This customer reached out to us via our Facebook page and wanted to order one of our 6-layer signature rainbow cakes. She went with the 8-inch cake that serves 18 guests, and that is $75.99. The one in the video is actually a 6-inch, and they are $65.99. Upon arrival, she seemed to be really surprised that the cake was covered in sprinkles. We explained to her that all of our signature rainbow cakes are decorated this way and covered in sprinkles. And if you want to sing, we just add it to the top of the cake with a layer of vanilla buttercream. She then got super defensive and very rude about the price of the cake. She even bashed us and put us on her Facebook page. Also a reminder that we don't individually place each sprinkle onto the cake, so they may look slightly different in pictures.
So Kylie talks about how she had this client that was angry when she made this cake for her because the price was too high.
Bro, that's like some cake I would make. Like, low-key, that shit, I mean, no disrespect to her. I don't know anything about the drama, but like, looking at it immediately, like, Cutie Cinderella would rip this apart, dude. The presentation is like...
sprinkle onto the cake, so they may look slightly different in pictures.
And to be fair, like, you kind of deserve it if you get this cake off of this TikTok. I feel like there's way more cakers out there, you know what I'm saying? There's fucking cakers out there that are probably doing wild cakes on TikTok that you can buy.
So Kylie talks about how she had this client that was angry when she made this cake for her because the price was too high. She didn't like the way it looked. It had sprinkles on it. And she made this customer out to be the worst client experience she's ever had. And also she used the hashtags Karen and bad client in the caption. Now the comments are now turned off on...
Yeah, once again, it seems like... I don't know anything about this. I gotta say this again. I don't know anything about this, but once again, what do I know about TikTok drama? I'm going to hate both parties involved, okay? Probably one is going to be worse, like significantly worse than the other, but both are bad and in the wrong. If you're on TikTok and if you're doing drama on TikTok, turns out, newsflash, you're definitely in the wrong. It's either fake or you're in the wrong, no matter which side you're on.
That TikTok, but as you can imagine, millions of people decided to weigh in on their opinion on this situation, which led to some very interesting happenings. There were bakers on TikTok who were talking about how bad her baking skills are, how she couldn't be possibly charging this much for a cake that looks the way it is.
To her, still unevenly placing frosting. I just need to know what's going on here, because it's not looking pretty. 120 degrees.
Oh no, why? Everyone, I hate TikTok. I hate everyone on TikTok. It's like, bro, develop this level of energy for, like, I don't know, fucking CEOs or something. Like, there's an active strike going on for the Writers Guild. There are things happening, like real injustices happening all the time. These people literally fucking get mad and make videos on, like, the most just innocuous, ridiculous shit. And they do it with the same intensity as someone who's, like, defending black emancipation or something. Like, they'll talk about it with the same zest and same passion, where they're just like, "Whoa, this cake is the worst cake I've ever seen." Every TikTok, bro, every fucking TikTok, says the Twitch streamer, man, listen, you're not wrong. I talk about some of the dumbest fucking bullshit. Fuck it, I'm talking about TikTok cake drama right now. But you have to understand, that is in a sea of, like, direct action, mutual aid, fundraising, actual fucking news that, like, pertains to marginalized communities, you know, fucking foreign policy. Why are you so angry about them? It's just like, it frustrates me to get this pissed off about, like, random shit. I appreciate the energy in anime TikTok though.
Angle here. The frosting looks dry. Girly, I'd love to assume your hands are clean.
And a lot of people were immediately suspicious that there was more to the story. And wouldn't you know, the lady that originally bought the cake decided to weigh in on her side of the story on TikTok so we could see what really happened, you know? Get to the bottom of the drama. Now, Kylie showed a picture of one of the sprinkle cakes in the original video, but she didn't actually show the specific cake that she gave to this client who was so awful to her. And this is what the cake actually looked like. So we're looking at a huge difference already from the original story. And it turns out that the client paid $83 for the cake. So now people are...
Yeah, you kind of deserve it. Like, go support, like, a local baker, man. Why the fuck are you going on TikTok and be like, oh, I'm going to get this, like, photogenic ass cake? You're shipping that shit, dude. Okay, now that I know it's $83, I'm a little bit more mad. I'm going to be honest. Like, you kind of deserve to be scammed, but also at the same time, like, no one deserves to be scammed that bad. You know what I mean? It's like a crypto situation. Like, depending on how severe the scam is, it just, like, makes me more angry. Because on the one hand, I'm like, you put your fucking life savings into something called, like, you know, fucking dink doink suck me coin. That's really bad. That's a stupid thing. You're a stupid person for doing that. But also, you put your whole life savings into it. So I don't know. It's like, fuck.
Even more upset because it's very understandable that this is not a cake that is in the...
We have to watch them some point cheesecake rant. My mom owns a cheesecake business, and she's got some questions.
Kim! Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. Sea salt, ... Always sea salt. Did I get it?
No, it's too wordy. I can't watch that.
Quality to be able to serve to your client for $83. And then it turns out that the client made her own version of the cake because of how bad Kylie's cake looked, and she made it all from scratch, and it looks way better than the cake that Kylie made.
Yeah, I mean, she got fucked so hard, she learned a skill, dog. I mean, respect. Actually, there's a lesson there. There's a lesson there. You know what I mean? Next time you won't make this mistake, and now you have a valuable skill that you taught yourself. I'm back on the other side. Back to the cake side. She's teaching Americans a lesson across the board, across the planet. The caker is doing the right thing here. You know, teach a woman to make a cake, there's going to be a happy birthday parties for the rest of her life. Give the woman a cake, she's going to be pissed off. She's going to be minus $83.
For the actual event for money, the one that she was paid for to do. The client didn't even have to do that. Like, people were already on her side. And then she was like, I'm also going to make the cake again. Just because I know how. Even though for some reason she spent $83 on the same cake that she knew how to make. But I don't know. She didn't have time. I don't know. So then the customer releases text messages between her and Kylie. So in the first screenshot, you can see Kylie explaining why the cake has to be $76. I guess it was the tax that made it 83. I don't know where I heard the number 83 from. And then Kylie says, if you wanted it decorated a specific way than how we do them here, that's something that would have to be discussed. And then the customer just responded with the picture of the cake and was like, no, it's not about the way I want the cake or any of that. Like, the cake just looks awful. And then Kylie comes back and is like, oh, just because you thought it should have looked a different way.
I mean, come on, dude. Your cake sucks. I'm on the other side again. Dude, I'm flip-flopping so hard. No investment on either side. Okay? It's like, no, I'm back. I'm back on the customer side. The caker is being ridiculous. That's a dog shit looking cake. You fucked it up. You fucked that cake up. You can't defend it by being like, it's Dadaist. She's like, what you don't understand is I was doing Dada. This cake is supposed to look fucked up. Yeah, don't even eat it, actually. I put rat poison in it. This cake is supposed to resemble what you're not supposed to eat. You know what I mean?
Doesn't mean that all of a sudden I messed up. She's like, oh, I always make cakes this way, and so it's your fault. But we can already tell from the original TikTok.
She's like, oh, you think... No, you got a good one, actually. The other cakes, it would have been funnier if she took photos of even more fucked up cakes and was like, this person, $90.
The cake that she made for the lady looks a lot different than the one she made for the TikTok, which already had problems. And then the customer dunks on Kylie again by sending her screenshots of comments from her Facebook post saying that cake could not possibly be worth $90. And I hope you didn't.
She's telling the caker, they're making fun of me. They're ruining my ass in the QRTs, man. They're out here making fun of me because of you. They're like, oh, you bought that for $90? Fuck you. You could have spent $5 on the top of the hour ad break avoidance fee. Because at the top of the hour is a 3-minute ad break if you no longer want to see those ads. It's not like a cake. You give the $5, you no longer see the ads. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. Samantha, thank you for the 5. Get the subs. Woo! XD75, thank you for the 5.
$90. This should have cost $9. Yeah, I don't know where the 90 figure came from. I heard 83, then I heard 76, and now I'm hearing 90. I don't know. Maybe they round up to 90. So Kylie comes back on TikTok, continues the beef with a classic video calling out all of the haters. Let's see what she has to say about the Cake Gate incident.
Since you guys just love to talk about me and make viral videos about me, honestly, it's very funny to me. I'm not...
Okay, it doesn't seem like it's that funny to her.
I'm not offended by your guys' comments because honestly, I mean, look at some of you. It's pointless, your time and effort.
Yeah, it totally doesn't seem like she's bothered by it at all. Guys, she's not bothered. She's not mad.
There's now a viral video going around about how I use other people's work, and that's not true. I host cake decorating classes in my hometown, and I've done this for years. And I use inspiration photos as to what we will be creating during this class. So
people are also claiming that Kylie is also stealing other cake designs. So I am very excited to see the pictures that might prove this plagiarizing.
This client ordered a Wednesday cake. You've probably seen this in a round cake before. So we just turned that design into a sheet cake. I'm not sure who the original design of this cake was, but shout out to them.
I'm going to be honest. Cake plagiarizing, that's a bridge too far. Not on my fucking watch, lady. There's a patent on that fucking cake.
Hi, it's me.
You guys that have nothing going on with your life and yourself have so much to say about a situation that you don't know the full backstory on. I would, just keep my mouth shut because it's not doing anything.
It's really not looking good for her right now, especially as a business owner. If you're a business owner and you get canceled by TikTok, it's game over. They will just take you down. Yelp reviews just are a plague to society. It's not right. So then Kylie makes the mistake here of putting out what we call the non-apology. And whether or not you're in the right, TikTok does not care about that. If you're the villain and you put out an apology where you actually just double down on what you're trying to say, regardless of whether or not you're right, you're dead. You're gonna die. It doesn't matter if you made a good point or not. TikTok will shut you down. It's game over. This is like a perfect candidate to be TikTok's next enemy number one. She's like super overly confident, but shouldn't be at all, and that's enough for teenagers to start swatting your house. And that's not me saying that I wish that on Kylie. That's not me saying that she shouldn't deserve any hate. I think she's definitely opening herself up to a lot of criticism by doing this, and so a lot of it's definitely deserved. But I again stand firm in the fact that if you are one of those people that incessantly comments on someone's posts just because you hate them and think they should get canceled, you're still also annoying. I think we can like hope the worst for someone's success without having to try to physically sabotage it out of their hands. So then people started looking at Kylie's past videos on TikTok and discovered that there's definitely an interesting style to Kylie's cakes, with 3 Ks, if I can remind you. And that interesting style is mostly that they suck. Yeah, they suck pretty bad for someone who is running a professional business as a baker. And someone noticed that actually in the first video about the rainbow sprinkle cake, you can see that she has cake box mix under her counter or whatever. Who cares? Sadly, probably a lot of bakeries use cake box mix, but it definitely doesn't help Kylie's case for her being a professional baker that should be trusted and respected online. So a lot of the time Kylie like turns the comments off on these videos, but
and that's normal, no? I mean, I don't know. I'm not that invested in the cake drama as I was in the unhinged doxing one, you know what I mean?
For some of them, you still get to see what people had to say about them, and it hasn't really stopped people from still finding the creations and making fun of them a lot. One of her most recent posts has comments still turned on, and people will not hesitate to tell her the complete truth about her hideous cupcakes.
I was asked to make some cupcakes today for a new business launch in Princeton. She asked for one of the designs to be muted pink in color, have the word fusion on it, and a small lightning bolt. So I just did a fondant topper for these, made them super cute and simple. Overall, I really loved the look and aesthetic of these. How I got the muted pink tone for the fondant as well as for the buttercream, I started with a pink base and then slowly added brown till I got the desired color.
And listen, as usual with these videos, I don't want either side to escalate farther than it already has. I think it's fine to make fun of people online, but you're weird if you become too overly obsessed about it and go out of your way to try to ruin someone's life when you could be doing.
Good luck. Good luck on fucking doing that on TikTok. You know what I mean? People can't just like let it go. People can't just be like, yo, this shit sucks and then move on. TikTok is in a permanent state of tapping the glass. When I look at like fascinating people around the planet, mostly in like America, let's be real, I like to just, make fun, make jokes, but like leave it at that. And I always tell you, like, don't fucking tap the glass. Don't try to like go after these people. Don't ruin their fucking lives. Yeah. TikTok is a glass tapping factory. Like they have zero interest in like, they're literally automated kiwi farms for anyone that they have perceived as like the main villain of the story for that week or for that day. They don't tap the glass. They fucking take a mallet to it. You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't know why they can't control their urges. Like, everybody has to make videos. I guess it's the algo. I think it's the algo. It's not cake talk is ruthless, which is such a funny take. It's like such a funny sequence of words to put together and mishmash. But I do think that it's the algorithm, right? Like, reactionary content and reaction content do well, so you naturally have to partner them. You see someone popping off on the timeline and you have to, give your fucking 2 cents, and that shit goes even more viral. I think that's what it is like the entire site is about like doxing whoever has done like a low level offense.
Doing something else, I think it's weird as an outsider of a situation that in the grand scheme of things isn't that serious. Someone would go and leave Yelp reviews on like a business's website in order to try and hurt their business, or like dox someone's house whose family.
What is this? In any group of 1 million, the most unhinged 0.1% are still 1,000 freaks. I think if you take 1 million teenagers, you'll have 10,000 unhinged internet trolls. Yeah, but I think like back in the day, the unhinged trolls did not operate with like, cyber stalker protocols, right? Like back in the day, you had 1 million teenagers that saw something, 10,000 of them are unhinged, but like out of them, only one is going to do something, and they're going to do it through like a phone prank. They're going to call you. They're going to find your number in the phone book and call you and be like, is your refrigerator running? Now you have 1 million teenagers, 10,000 of them are unhinged, and like 1,000 of the 10,000 are like, I'm going to create a new account where I portray myself as this person. I'm going to use deepfake technology to literally, make it so that you're a long lost relative. Call in, find your social security number, go into all of your fucking bank accounts, deploy, like take out all the money from your bank accounts, make a TikTok video about it, get 1 million fucking views. Why? Because your cake looks like shit. Because your cake looks like shit, and I'm an unhinged psychopath who wants to kill something, but I can't kill anything, so I'll just like try to get you to kill yourself. You know what I mean? That is what we've gone to. Like, it's not that the techniques have advanced because like people are getting worse. Like back then you could have done shit like this too, but you didn't, because I feel like we have become more psychopathic. I don't think it's like, I don't know. I mean, dude, they were literally making accounts where they were portraying themselves as the other girls and then like saying unhinged shit. Like they were making fake accounts to say unhinged shit to like further add on to the drama. It's like really sick. And a lot of doxing too, which is odd. So much doxing. Why is there so much doxing? Anyway. I'm as old as you are, and I'm not a public spectacle, and am not a public spectacle, and I agree. Yeah, I don't know what it is. What is doxing? When you reveal private information like your home address or your phone number to a mass audience. Feeling like you can potentially ruin something for someone via the internet just on the grounds of not liking them is some of the only power people have felt in their lives, and they are addicted like a drug. Yeah, I think that's what it is, right? That's got to be it. Yeah, they feel like a crumb of power from doing that kind of thing. They can like change someone's lives. I mean, it's the same as. But murder, assault, sexual assault, etc. are all much lower than they used to be. The data says people are less violent than ever. No, that I understand. That I do get. I get that. What I'm talking about is like I said, people dox now because it's been democratized. Previously, you needed to hire a PI, but now you just need to Google. Yeah. And it's the same on Twitter as well. Obviously, Twitter is another farm where a lot of this stuff happens. They're less violent, but they're not less unhinged, and it is definitely way more prevalent. Like it's often also done by people that literally can't go outside. Like in my experience, and it's funny speaking in this community because like a lot of you know people like this. You talk to them all day in Discord servers and shit. You know what I mean? There's probably at least 1,000 people in here that have either done it or have been a part of a group that has done it and has seen it happen in, or maybe even engaged in it, where I think it's a fascinating phenomena because like a lot of those people that do this kind of thing, like they're not going to go buy a fucking gun and like kill you. They don't even want to go outside. In a lot of circumstances, they are terrified of going outside or even posting what they look like on the internet. Not even because of some of the same retribution coming back to them that they consider as like righteous, even though they're super wrong. It's because they just straight up are afraid of going outside. You know what I mean? And that's part of the reason why you always see dudes that look like David the Peepee when they do actually take matters in their own hands because they're a special kind of psychopath. Or that other guy from 4chan who was like, who kept saying to kill the sheriff in Florida. Like they look identical. You know what I mean? They look identical. They got the same pajama pants and everything. The same stink that you can smell from the fucking screen. So I think M Hood is correct. It's more so about having like some kind of power. Like, ooh, I was able to change this person's life without even leaving my room. Like, ooh, I'm a puppet master. That's what I think. I think they find that to be very rewarding in a weird way. It's weird and unhinged, but I think that's what it is.
Lives in there just because they fucking were a dick online. But we're totally free to look at them and make fun of them. That's pretty harmless, right? Put this slideshow up here. Look at these cakes. There's this freakish Wednesday themed cake, I guess. I thought it was like a Spider-Man situation, but I guess it's a Wednesday. This Chick-fil-A cake has a cool rustic look to it. Really awesome work there. And then there's this football cake where someone mentioned in the comments that she made the grass like smooth, but then the football she gave like a grass texture to, you know? It's a little bit of Freaky Friday of sorts. Oh, I love the Too Legit to Quit cake. The Too Legit to Quit. Fuck. One of the biggest ones that's been going around is this Encanto cake. Everyone's commenting about Kylie's Encanto cake. So, yeah, here it is. It's pretty interesting to look at. I'm not a baker. I never will be. But, you know, it's like the consumer sometimes knows best, you know? It's like when Ellen was a judge on American Idol. This one looks actually insane. I don't know. I don't have any words for this one. I think her big...
Bro, is she colorblind? Like, what the fuck is going on? Yo, I just noticed something. It's not just like the weird textures or like how ugly the cakes look, but like the color scheme is all off, dude. It's gross looking. Like none of those things work with one another. It's not even gaudy. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, it is trashy, but like when I look at it, it feels like something is wrong. You know? I look at that and I go, something is fucking wrong. These colors are not supposed to be next to one another in that way. Like, what? It's like you got orange, pink, blue, white, more pink, like a different shade of pink, yellow, green with a black smiley face. Like, what the fuck?
Biggest issue is that the lighting is so weird. Like, every single video she has of a cake, it looks like she shoved it in the corner of her basement and used like iPhone flash 0.5 lens on it. Why are you serving that to people?
Yeah, even this, look at that. Like, it's like a brown and blue. Like use a different color. That like pattern isn't that bad. Like, the pattern itself is cool, but why is it like brown and blackish blue? Like, what the fuck?
You get paid to do this? She claimed that her baking skills became a six-figure business for her. I don't know if I'm buying it. This one's hilarious. It looks bad, and then she adds the gold shavings on, and it gets even worse. Like, there doesn't need to be gold shavings on everything. That doesn't equal good for the cupcake. Hey, you want to be interviewed on my show? You want to be interviewed on my YouTube show? And listen, it's not okay to just throw yourself into a situation and judge someone's work, someone's art without any reason. But we got a whole lot of reason to believe that she does.
Devon Law, Dev Lemons
does not have enough skill to be charging the same prices as someone who's formally trained in baking cakes. How can someone go to school for so many years and perfect this craft, and then some lady who makes this thing right here gets the same amount? It's just not right. This is not like a cake, but she made this TikTok where she makes a pina colada Red Bull, which looks like puke, and it looks like it tastes like puke. And then someone else pointed out that she uses dirty pans in her videos too. Oh my god, I also found this weird video of her and her weird husband talking about how they have like 2 six-figure businesses and they're running like business courses now.
Hey guys, take a second and watch this video. My name's Devin Allen, and this is my wife Kylie. We are a husband and wife team that have built 2 successful businesses from the ground up. One grossing 6 figures in the first 7 months.
And now we want to extend the knowledge we've learned so that you can thrive in your business too.
This course only costs $25, and if you're interested, get with us today.
You can tell someone's really passionate about business when they start selling a course on it. You just gotta love something so much you just want to teach it to other people and make a lot of money off of it. So then while researching this, somehow this other lady got caught in the Cakegate crossfire too, because she made a video showing everyone how she made her 10-year-old's birthday cake, but she like bought this fully frosted cake from the store and then like ripped all the frosting off it and put it all back together. It's an insane visual, but something that people often do because it's hard to make cake, especially when it's layered. So there were people calling for this lady to like be executed at Town Square because she should be putting more effort into her 10-year-old's birthday cake. And then there's other people who are like, the kid's not gonna remember, who cares? What? He's 10. He's not a toddler. I think.
Okay, no, that's fair. Again, a 10-year-old, you do not. Nick, you're like, what, 18? You don't remember what fucking cake you had 8 years ago for your birthday. Come on, dog. Isn't Nick like 25? Bitch, I'm old. I don't know. Anyone under the age or around the age of 25 is might as well be 18.
I think he could remember the cake. What do you mean he's not going to remember?
Dude, do you not remember when you were 10? Dude, you do not remember what your fucking 10-year-old cake is like.
Of course, the drama just keeps getting bigger and bigger, but lately she's just sort of making TikToks again and pretending like the whole Cakegate thing didn't even happen. Like, she just really wants to put it behind her. And you know, after this video, I think I'm going to pretend that it never happened also, because I immediately as I walk away from this, I'm going to forget this ever happened. But none of us should care this much about a random bakery in Virginia. But we do. We do. Anyways, that's the video. I love talking about TikTok tea. I'm all in. If you guys want to update me with stories and stuff going on, just email me at nickisnotgreen@gmail.com or reach out to me on social media, Instagram and Twitter. nickisnotgreen. Oh, Queef Jerky came out with a song today. We have a new single out. It's called LLC, featuring Riley Savage from Hive Mind, and it is the lead single for our new full-length.
You're just bad, bro. I was literally talking to my girlfriend about this the other day. What, Cakegate? I had a shitty-ass ice cream cake from DQ. Wait, fucking... Yeah, you went to DQ and got an ice cream cake. A lot of cakes are bad, man. I don't get it. Like, I actually... Oh, God. I don't know. Maybe I just don't care that much. Like... Am I crazy?